Rick Harrison, the renowned figure behind the hit show Pawn Stars, has captivated audiences for years with his sharp wit, expertise, and unique business dealings. As the owner of the famous gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas, Rick became a household name thanks to the success of the History Channel series. However, as the show's popularity soared, questions and rumors about Rick's personal life and business practices began to surface. Speculations about financial troubles and legal challenges have now become a topic of discussion. Recently, new information has surfaced, shedding light on the dramatic events that have rocked the world of the famed pawn shop owner. To understand what happened to Rick Harrison, let's take a journey through his life and business career. Rick Harrison was born on March 22, 1965, in Lexington, North Carolina, to Richard Benjamin Harrison, Jr., a U.S. Navy veteran, and Joanne Rue Harrison. Rick grew up in a family with strong values alongside his older brother Chris Harrison and younger brother Joseph Kent Harrison. Rick also had a sister, Sher Joanne Harrison, who tragically passed away at the age of 6. Despite the challenges of childhood, Rick's family history has often been a subject of interest, with his son, Corey, claiming that their lineage might trace back to U.S. President William Henry Harrison. However, Rick himself has expressed skepticism about these claims, despite his father's belief that they were distantly related to President Benjamin Harrison, the grandson of William Henry Harrison. In 1967, when Rick was just 2 years old, his father received a military transfer that relocated the family to San Diego, California. At the age of 8, Rick began experiencing epileptic seizures, which confined him to bed for long periods. This difficult experience led him to develop a passion for reading, a habit that stayed with him throughout his life. Among his favorite books was The Great Brain, a series about a 10-year-old con artist that left a lasting impression on young Rick. As a student, Rick displayed a keen interest in history and physics, especially the history of the Royal Navy during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. However, his formal education ended early when Rick decided to drop out of Taft Middle School in the 10th grade. At just 17, he found success selling counterfeit Gucci handbags, reportedly earning $2,000 a week. In 1981, Rick's life took a pivotal turn when his family moved to Las Vegas after his parents' real estate business collapsed. That same year, Rick's girlfriend, Kim, became pregnant. Although the couple suffered a miscarriage, they decided to marry. And soon after, they welcomed their first child, Corey, born on April 27, 1983. 2 years later, their second child, Adam, was born. However, Rick's relationship with Kim deteriorated shortly after Adam's birth, and the couple separated. 9 months later, Rick met Tracy on a blind date, and within a year, they married. Tracy played a significant role in Rick's personal life, co-parenting Corey and Adam with Rick and providing support as his business ventures grew. In 1981, Rick's father, Richard Harrison, opened a small secondhand store called the Gold and Silver Coin Shop on Las Vegas Boulevard South. Rick worked alongside his father during the day while spending his evenings repossessing cars. After 5 years of running the shop, they moved to a larger location on Fremont Street, only to lose the lease 2 years later. This led to another move, this time to a newly constructed building in a bustling commercial district on Las Vegas Boulevard. Rick and his father had long aspired to turn their secondhand store into a pawn shop, seeing it as a logical next step. However, a 1955 law made obtaining new pawn licenses nearly impossible in Las Vegas due to population-based restrictions. By 1989, the city's population had surpassed 200,000, and Rick kept close tabs on its growth, waiting eagerly for the chance to apply for a pawn license. When Las Vegas reached a population of 250,000 that year, Rick and his father successfully obtained the coveted license, marking the official opening of the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop just 2 miles from the Las Vegas Strip. By 2005, the pawn shop had grown into a highly successful business, with Rick and his father extending approximately $3 million in loans annually and earning around $700,000 in interest. The shop gained a reputation for its unique collection of sports memorabilia, which often came with fascinating stories. Among the shop's most notable items was a Super Bowl ring from the 2001 New England Patriots, owned by former NFL cornerback Brock Williams. The shop also became a favorite destination for gamblers, many of whom pawned items to fund their trips home after losing money at the casinos. For 4 years, Rick Harrison worked tirelessly to pitch the idea of a television show centered around a pawn shop. His determination finally paid off in 2008 when Brent Montgomery and Colby Gaines from Left Field Pictures approached him with the concept of a reality series set in his Las Vegas pawn shop. Initially pitched to HBO, the show ultimately landed on the History Channel, and in July 2009, Pawn Stars debuted, becoming an instant hit. The show's format highlighted the appraisals of unusual items brought into the shop, with experts providing detailed historical context. Rick, his father Richard, affectionately known as the Old Man, his son Corey Big Hoss, and Corey's childhood friend Austin Shumley. Russell quickly became beloved television personalities. The show's blend of history, humor, and interpersonal dynamics between the staff and customers turned it into one of the most popular reality TV shows. In 2011, Pawn Stars became the highest-rated show on the History Channel and the second highest-rated reality TV series, surpassed only by Jersey Shore. In the same year, Rick published his autobiography, Licensed to Pawn Deals, Steals, and My Life at the Gold and Silver, which became a New York Times bestseller. Rick's growing fame also led to numerous guest appearances, including roles on shows like iCarly and The Middle. He became a household name, and his pawn shop turned into a must-visit destination for tourists in Las Vegas. Despite his professional success, Rick's personal life has been filled with significant challenges and tragedies. On June 25, 2018, his father, Richard Harrison, passed away after a battle with Parkinson's disease. Richard's death deeply affected Rick, as the two had shared not only a business partnership, but also a close father-son bond. In his will, Richard controversially left Rick in charge of his estate while deliberately excluding his youngest son, Christopher, sparking speculation about the reasons behind the decision. In 2022, Rick faced another heartbreaking situation when his mother, Joanne Harrison, filed a lawsuit against him. The legal dispute centered around family assets and ownership of the pawn shop. Joanne accused Rick of mismanaging funds and sought to prevent him from making any further financial decisions related to the family trust. The lawsuit brought to light underlying family tensions and created a media frenzy, further complicating Rick's already challenging personal life. The most devastating blow came in January 2024, when Rick's son Adam passed away at the age of 39 due to a fentanyl and methamphetamine overdose. Adam's tragic death was accidental, and the news of his passing left Rick heartbroken. In an emotional Instagram post, Rick expressed his grief, sharing a photo of himself with Adam and writing, "You will always be in my heart. I love you, Adam." Rick also used the opportunity to raise awareness about the dangers of fentanyl, highlighting the growing opioid crisis in the United States. In addition to personal loss, Rick Harrison has faced numerous legal and financial challenges. In 2012, a man named Daniel Callahan sued Rick and Corey, claiming that the pawn shop's lack of security led to an altercation in which Callahan was injured. The lawsuit sought $220,000 in damages, but Corey defended his family, stating that Callahan had been causing a disturbance and needed to be removed from the store for safety reasons. But later that year, Rick was named in another lawsuit, this time by a former promoter, Wayne F. Jeffers, who claimed he had been wrongfully dismissed after helping launch Pawn Stars. The suit alleged that the show's cast had objected to a planned spin-off, resulting in Jeffers being cut out of future profits. The legal battles have added to the challenges Rick has faced, both personally and professionally. Financial troubles have also become a source of speculation. In 2019, Rick listed his Las Vegas home for sale, fueling rumors that he might be facing bankruptcy. The house, located in the Red Rock Country Club, was listed for $3.99 million. And while Rick denied the financial rumors, the sale raised questions about his financial stability. Despite the numerous personal and professional challenges, Rick Harrison has continued to move forward. In 2021, he married Amanda Palmer, and while details of their life together remain largely private, the couple seems to be enjoying their time together. Rick has also continued to expand his business ventures, remaining a prominent figure in both the Las Vegas community and the world of reality television. In 2022, Rick considered running for political office, expressing interest in a possible run for the U.S. Senate in 2024. While he has yet to formally announce any plans, Rick's involvement in politics has kept him in the public eye, as has his ongoing role in Pawn Stars, which remains a popular show. Rick's journey has been filled with success, heartbreak, and resilience. As he continues to navigate the challenges life throws his way, his legacy as the face of Pawn Stars and a savvy businessman remains firmly intact. Whether through his family, his business, or his television career, Rick Harrison's impact will continue to be felt for years to come.